Welcome, welcome.
All right. All right, so we are now, at the very least, staging our solid materials here.
Yep,
At least enough to make aluminum ingots all in one place.
that is the plan.
And we got a source of water nearby within a reasonable height differential.
Yeah, and if we need to throw a
A Mark II
quick
pump
little pump
is
on there,
yeah, not a huge deal at all.
oh, shoot, even a Mark I pump would be enough, probably.
I mean, Mark I's like 10 feet, Mark II is like 50 feet.
Yeah.
Bigger error on the side of caution, because I just don't want to mess around with the fluid dynamics.
Oh, yeah. Takes some plastic. Oh, no, we'll have to hypertube down and grab some of that.
Yeah.
But I've got almost everything else except the EDFs.
All
Or
right,
the EIBs. We have EIBs here, so it's just some plastic. Which you have, so hey.
Yep, and I brought a ton of steel beams because I was making that ungodly line for the raw quartz.
Right. Okay. So 3 water extractors, 2 fluid buffers, 2 valves, 5 foundries, 4 assemblers, and 2 constructors. And then all the bits that make all those things go together.
Mm-hmm. So how and where do you want to structure this?
We have this train line kind of here. We've got space there. We've got a lot of stuff here. It kind of seems like building out, and especially since this is where all the stuff is facing anyway, it seems kind of like building out to the east makes more sense. Oh, 3 water extractors. What?
Well, sorry, Weapon X Girl B in the chat. I was playing Dead by Daylight like a couple nights ago, and I, as a killer, went up against a bunch of streamers, and someone in my call kind of just didn't like spy on them for me, but was just like, oh, let's see how they're doing. And like, to be clear, didn't tell me anything until afterwards. But like, apparently, like, one of them, I had a perk called Thanatophobia, and they're like, oh no, we got to find the hex totem, even though that's not a hex effect. But hey, I didn't didn't realize you followed until just now. So thanks. This is the other game I play on this channel, besides DBD and D&D. Satisfactory, a game about making factories. Much different from DBD. So, but I appreciate the good humor there. Anyway,
I'm going to get 3 water extractors kind of plunked down on this little thing here, because we're going to need that no matter what. That can just kind of come out here and then up and over this little lump.
Yeah.
Over to... The trick is you want the 3... whatever they're called. The 3 refineries in a row, and then just past them, at a 90-degree angle, you want 2 other refineries.
Yeah.
And then we can send the aluminum scrap that comes out of that whole mess anywhere we want.
Yeah.
And that will join up with the silica. So basically, we need the bauxite and water first. Copper. Wow, coal goes in the second stage. So the other 2 refineries, the ones that get the aluminum solution, the other 2 refineries get the aluminum solution, the coal. those create the aluminum scrap that then get turned into the ingots.
Yeah.
And that's actually the main part of it. So
yeah, and then
right,
we figure out what to do with the ingots afterwards. But
yeah, we've kind of decided to not do anything with that just yet. So since we've got it's over there. Okay. Well, fine, be that way.
I'm gonna head back to base real quick and unload some of these steel beams. I don't need 20 stacks.
What? Blasphemer.
Not anymore, at least. I needed a few.
I absolutely love the lay down electrical power so that you can do your hover pack as you go thing.
Yeah, that turned out to be a really strong technique. If you're just joining us, this is a co-op game with GreyDuck here, and this is our 15th week of doing 3-hour sessions once a week of a cooperative venture in Satisfactory.
We have both played the game solo to a certain extent separately, and then experimented with, hey, we could just try this, and this has gone fairly well. So
yeah.
If you are down there,
I am down here.
Grab me a couple stacks of rips if you could.
Oh, certainly.
I have all the copper tubing or copper sheets I could need, but I am woefully tapped on rips. Yeah.
All right, rips. Anything else you need?
Oh, I'll find it when you get back, and then realize I don't have a thing. There's no other way to do this.
At the very least, we have the infrastructure to deal with those problems.
Yep.
And
okay.
Giant. Oh wait, yeah, no, the giant, massive sky bridge is still here. I need to deal with that.
And you've got the plastic, so.
Yeah, let me drop that and the rips off in just anything useful, I guess, off in the storage bin there for you to.
Yep.
I figure I'll just let you worry about like the placement of the machines because that needs to be kind of specific.
Right.
I think the most I can really do is be like, I'll set up processing the quartz into silica or something.
Right, we're gonna need the silica. Luckily, the coal is just coal. Nope.
Man, that is a lot. Just looking at the map, and we've put down quite a few beacons and whatnot. And that's still like a quarter.
Oh yeah, we haven't really.
Just in terms of like
this thing out yet.
revealed fog of war, we've maybe got like 30%, generously.
Yeah. Okay, survey says that is a nice full pipeline.
Right, got some rips.
Excellent.
Steel beams, some EIBs. Just a whole bunch of plastic. Just have a whole bunch of useful things that are from my inventory. And cool. I will figure my first project of the day will be dismantling the Jagged sky bridge.
Also not a terrible idea. That's okay, I just realized that at some point we're going to use some rubber too for the valves. But that's not a minute one problem, so.
I have a little rubber. I don't know if it's enough rubber, but it's a little rubber.
Hang on. 8.
Oh.
We only
yeah.
need 2 valves. Takes 4 per.
Yeah. So have my stack of 82 rubber.
That's plenty, yeah. Oh, come on. Don't be encroaching clearance. What are you doing? Ah, resources not deep enough.
What,
Seriously. Really? Yeah, let me see if I can... I just got to put it out there a little ways.
Gotcha.
It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. I mean, pipes in this game are silly anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
not encroaching clearance, not encroaching clearance. There we go.
You are connected by that now, so... And you... All of you can now start to go. And nothing broke. I assume.
Still seeing power over here.
Still seeing power from the coal. Yep, still green. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of fluctuation now in the power from the...
Yeah, it just, like, every now and then it just kind of dips a little bit, and you're like, why? We should have full fluid going wherever it's going. Oh well. Okay, so I now have 3 water extractors behind a pump. Mark II pump that should give us all the head lift we're actually going to need. Okay. I know how to do this. I have done this before. It's just weird. And I think I will build... Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep the same level as the train station. Like, I could lower it, but there's enough lumpiness to the terrain here.
Yeah. Might as well. I'm at the apex. Working my way back down. Oh. Bit of a proposition to say, alright, time to take out the bridge that I'm standing on.
Standing on way over a giant.
Way over the ground. I am gonna miss this view, though. But there's probably a saner way to recapture the vista.
Possibly.
There we go.
Right. First make a giant grid, then figure out what fits on it, right?
Alright, Sky Bridge is obsolete. And no power interruptions.
Well, I haven't fallen out of the sky, so I believe you on that part.
The electrically charged hover pack is still operational, which is a good sign.
It is Refiner E.
That said, we do get the view of the cliffs back, which I, you know.
Yeah, like having that weird zigzaggy line through the sky was kind of like, oh, that's... Okay, I need...
It was functional, but we no longer need its function.
Right.
Now, we take a trip up the hill through the woods over the river. Scratch that, reverse it. Still an astoundingly pretty game.
It is. It just so is. There we go.
For
I don't
all
think I
its
want
jank.
that anymore. Yeah, well.
Alright. What can I do?
Come on, get that out.
Are these 3 stage 1? This alumina solution? No. Yeah.
Right. This is water and bauxite into alumina solution.
Yeah. and silica.
The water's going to come in this side, and the recycling of the water is going to come back this side. So then I need the foundations for the next part.
All right, up here. How much more silica do you need besides the recycled silica?
I think it's about another 125 to 150.
All right.
It's not really a lot. We will make more than we need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the outputs of the refineries point this way. Right, give yourself some room to run all this stuff. Right. As I literally just ring this with power poles so that I can stay aloft.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like this for refinery work. Not gonna lie. What the? Oh, we got spiders.
Go, what?
You have spiders.
Well, that's rude.
Very rude.
Okay. Right, keep laying those tiles. Nope. Ins here, outs there. Get it right.
So, alumina solution and...
Alumina solution and coal go into these other two.
Gotcha.
So this is the...
Aluminum scrap.
Yep. At 62.5% clock speed. You can either have one fully clocked and one underclocked, or just underclock them both evenly, and I figured, let's just do it that way.
Fair enough.
And then one of the alumina solution ones runs at half clock speed.
Ah.
Which I have just done.
Good.
That's it. Everything else can go full tilt, but those are the three things you need to make this all happy.
Sense.
Okay. And bauxite needs to go in here at a ridiculous rate. So I'm guessing those are meant to be... Oh, I don't even think I have a thing for that. I don't think I have Mark IVs in my hotbar yet. Well, I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, that is a really bad place for a power pole. That's what that is.
Can you extend this out a bit, or...?
Yeah, I'm just going to add another round of foundations. I want to get the... there we go. That's fine. It's be a little bit weird, but I can live with that. And put you there. And that there. So now there's power all the way around. Fantastic.
So then... water comes back and gets recycled into this system.
Right. Water's going to come back around the far side here. And that's going to go a little bit like... What? Do we not have that? Did we not unlock that? That's going to be really annoying. Oh, it's organization. That's right. Fluid buffer.
Yeah.
There we go.
I actually haven't used a whole lot of fluid buffers before.
And I'll put one there. because we're going to go like that and that and that and that and that. This side, that side, valve, valve. Okay, so that's one down. I'm going to focus on the wet side of this for the moment, and then I will. Then I'll worry about the. Well, no, I should get the lifts in first, or I've got the conveyor lifts partly in, but I should get the rest of the manifold actually built before I go further than that. Splitters, please. Right, splitters are easy to replace when you're in the air. So I'm setting this up to come from the west, since that's where the train station is.
Yeah.
This set of manifolds. All right, one more time.
Right, and then the silica comes in to be the ingots, so... Okay. Got, like... Pure Mark II, that's 240. Raw quartz. So, more than enough.
Oh yeah, 240 will be.
775, let's say 4 constructors to get 150. 150 silica per minute.
That should be fine, yeah.
Yeah. That should do the trick.
That sounds like a solid number. Okay, so I want... Bip, bip, bip. Should be fine. But we'll put it back a bit anyway because, well... The other one needs to be in line with that. I'm trying to lay pipe as it does the autosave. Oh yeah, you thought. Okay, we are now filling a fluid buffer, or will be momentarily. Flow rate up the hill is solid. Fluid buffer is trickling along. Oh, hey, you said we did get those, didn't we? Yes. Okay, so now I need to put in a valve. Okay, I don't want to start filling that yet. That's fine.
75.
Use product of silica. Silica goes into the next phase.
102.5. 112.5.
And your waste product is just water, which goes back in there. Aluminum scrap coming out there and going that way. Would you rather have the alumina scrap and the quote-unquote waste silica come out the same, roughly the same places? Does that make more sense to you? Or have the one go one way, one go the other?
I'm not sure I'm visualizing what you're describing.
Okay, so these three, the first three refineries, are going to output the alumina sludge.
Yeah.
And they're going to go toward the train station and be fed into these two refineries.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the coal. The output of these refineries is going to be the water that gets routed back into this loop.
Yeah.
And then the aluminum scrap we actually want. This is the...
To make the ingots, yeah.
That plus silica equals ingots, which is why I'm thinking I want the silica waste output from the first three refineries to be on the same... I feel like running all of that north from the same side of this makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I will proceed with that thinking then. I think just talking it through is kind of like, okay, now, as soon as I say it, I'm realizing, no, that's actually how I want to do that. I think I'm going to need one of those, so boop.
And the silica I'm making here will join up at some merger
Yeah, I suspect we're going to do the actual ingots like the other side of the hypertube entrance.
Yeah.
Just run conveyors across that. Like, probably actually just like build alongside what you're doing now.
Mayhaps.
I mean, might as well run a shorter run of that anyway, because that's going to go straight into the foundries. Because that's the foundries will turn the scrap and silica into ingots. And then we've got the ingots. That will be done. It's getting all the solid outputs out of these. It's a pain in the Raspberry Keister.
Yeah.
360 per minute. So that is also going to be a Mark IV belt situation. So I'm just going to not mess around with that. And honestly, I'm just going to do that. Why make two when I only need really one? Merger.
How many foundries do we put down for this?
There will be 5 foundries.
5 foundries, all right.
Okay, so the aluminum scrap outputs are now actually built. You are only putting out 50, theoretically. But you're running at half clock speed, so really 25.
We're going to need rotors for the foundries. I'm going to get some.
Rotors. How many do you need?
We're going to need 50.
I've got 70 some odd on me.
All right.
So I will dump those in there because I don't think I need them right now. I'm not building actual equipment at this point. You're making 50, 50, even 150 is still within Mark III range. That's too much for that. So it's going to be Mark III's coming out of the waste silica line of things.
Yep. 150. Meeting the other 150 from my constructors over here.
I was like putting in the lifted merger, the elevated mergers and splitters before doing the pipes. Pipes are more forgiving in some ways.
A little bit, yeah.
And it's also really hard to like, because you have to stack the splitters and mergers. Like you have to build one on top of the other, and you can't do that with a bunch of pipe in the way. And we'll just do it that way.
Trying to have a thought and failing.
Wow, thinking's overrated. Okay, that is all the belted things. No, it is not. Because I haven't... Oh, right, because we're waiting for the... Because coal is just here, isn't it? It's one of these has just got coal in it. Oh, well that's... And for 120, a Mark II is fine, isn't it? No, Mark III, because it's technically 240, 120 twice. Okay. Fine, fine. That actually literally in line of the... It is! Oh, that's priceless.
Oh?
Just out of sheer dumb luck, the coal output of the train station is directly lined up with one of the inputs for where the coal needs to go.
Oh.
Like, you couldn't have asked for better.
Nice.
It just perfectly lines up. Splitter.
Oh, good. Thank you. All right.
Almost like we know what we're doing.
crazy thought, that.
Yeah, don't get used to it. Let's see here. I'll just cram a bunch of coal into these right now because I can. Is the front one the bauxite? Yes, it is! Oh, that's going to make that so much easier. But it is time for me to put piping together because I've been putting it off, and it's time to stop doing that.
Okay.
And I should not see any water appear in here because I've got a valve that can block 300, which is all it needs to block.
Need to grab a few more mod frames. Do you have any on you?
Let me see. Just regular mod frames?
Regular mod frames.
I do.
Excellent.
I do. I can dump the... oh, there. I'm looking at the... Yeah, there we go. Mod frames. There you go.
Excellent.
Come on. Whoa. Again, with you trying to do pipe work when autocomplete kicks in, or autosave.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is nice and tidy. Okay, so you'll notice those pipes are blue instead of orange.
Ah.
So when I start putting in the other pipe, I remember which pipes are which and don't try to connect the wrong ones together.
Very good.
I feel like that should work. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I suspect I may need you to auto-connect the conveyor lifts in this particular raised manifold. I think it's going to give me the bug again.
Oh, it's not letting you see the things.
No, it's letting me see them. It's just that I'm trying to auto-connect the.
Oh, you're trying to put in the lifts?
The lifts, yeah. But like
okay,
when I put them in, it looks like they're not really connecting.
Okay, what flavor of lift are you looking for?
4. This one also was facing the wrong way.
Oh, so the one on the end or the one the next one over?
Sorry.
Or just hit them all?
Hit them all.
Okay, mark 4s, not 3s. Okay, looks like that one joined.
Yeah. Alright, that should do.
Okay, it looks like they did the thing.
And they all merge out here and go somewhere.
Somewhere.
We're looking at 300 ingots per minute. Unless we're looking at an underclock somewhere.
Well, remember, there's definitely some underclocking going on in these refineries. Yeah. Middle of the Luzima solutions is 50%, and then the 2 scraps are running at 62.5%.
Right. It's gonna make 225, so 450. For that for 90, and then 75. 300.
What?
375 silica per minute. So
oh, do we need more?
Yeah, we need to. We can get more.
Okay. I am short a few EIBs.
I've got a few left.
If you don't have any, I can.
Here we go.
It's like I just need to Just need 2 more chunks of belt to connect up the
42
bauxite.
dumped in there.
All right.
So yes,
Perfect.
75 times 5 is 375. So, and we got 100, not quite 150 coming from these. That one's at 50%, so that'll be 25. So we got 125 silica coming from this step. So to make that leaves 250.
Okay, manifold system in place to feed the first 3. I have the outputs going that away, which is the aluminum scrap. And that's the water coming out of there going into this buffer. All right, I think I can probably get that part going. The water is a closed system. The alumina solution's coming out of there. Silica's going that way. Come on.
Right, you want copper sheets.
Paint gun, point the right thing, please. Thank you.
Okay.
That fluid buffer may be superfluous, but that's okay. Oh, I don't like that. Luckily, I'm not using it. Oh, it comes close to clipping, but it doesn't clip, and that's all I really care about. All right. I say it, and I'm going to move it anyway. I didn't glass floor any of this, did I? Well, that was sloppy of me. That was real sloppy. Luckily, of course, the way this game works, it's like, oh, just replace that tile as it is, even though you've already built stuff on it.
Basically. Oh, wait, you can replace glass foundations. Nice.
You can replace them? Really? I thought I
Looks
just
like
built.
it.
I'm just.
Oh, wait, no, it's just a building on top. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just deleting and replacing.
That's true.
Where do I want the other one? I mean, that was a nice start, but I think I wanted to. Yeah, I should just do this side. Second row in, we'll just do the same thing.
So do it like that.
3 more? 3 more. Sure.
Alright, so 75, 150. Got 125 there. That's 225. We need another 370. So another 2 constructors.
That's all your quartz crystal action. Which you're going to route that way, through there. All right, so we're getting 450 aluminum scrap per minute total out of these 2 refineries.
Yep.
Once everything settles.
More or less. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You've got the little merger here to join with that merger there. Okay. So that's your output line. Haha.
I'm going to need more iron plates.
Iron plates, or rips?
Regular iron plates.
I got 200 more in the bin.
Excellent.
Or, hang on a second here. There you go. Oodles of iron plates.
Excellent.
But the only thing I didn't factor into this was the possibility of throwing a buffer in here, but yeah. I can do it with the silica, but I don't think I can do it with the aluminum scrap. Not where I ended up putting all this.
I was actually thinking of sinking excess silica. Just to make sure those foundries don't clog up.
Well, that's why I was thinking of putting a buffer in this output line, too.
Well, you could put one, like, right here.
Yeah, there's a little stretch right here between these two conveyor lifts.
Yeah. And just put it into the top, input and output, and yeah.
Yep. But yeah, there's just nowhere to put the scrap. It's just all going to have to go.
225.
Yep, let's just do that.
Alright, Mark 3 will be enough.
There we go. Silica output has somewhere to go. I don't think the aluminum scrap water problem really will be a problem. Like, if that system gets a little bogged down, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's the silica that needs to make sure we're going somewhere. But yeah, we should be syncing that. Your output is over here? Oh, that's funny.
Can make that better while I'm here.
Sorry, I'm missing what again? Oh, because you never bought it from the Awesome Shop. Okay.
But what?
The big lights, the big overhead lights.
Oh.
Never bought those, I don't think.
No, can't say we did.
Okay, that's cute. Anyway. All right, so you've got your... what you said you got filling up?
Oh, I went down to grab some EIBs, and I'm checking on the steelworks.
Ah, nice.
While we're here, you'll be pleased to know we have 21 coupons in the Awesome Sync right now.
Nice.
Go ahead and print those out. Put them with the others. Maybe see what we can buy. If you want floodlights, I can grab floodlights.
Ah, cool. That'd be great.
That should do it. Floodlight towers and wall-mounted floodlights are yours.
Excellent.
And we have
please.
19 more tickets.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty.
Not too high priority right now.
Yeah.
I'm coming back up.
Alrighty. Oh, it's a shame you aren't coming up at night, because I just put a couple of street lights facing, basically illuminating the exit from the hypertube.
Ah, gotcha. Not a bad idea.
Yep, and that means I can put floodlight tower. Yes, and that's where that goes. What is the angle I would like on that? Yeah, sure. And the first thing you have to do is go say, no, 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 not that freaking bright. And also night mode. There we go.
I did catch a glimpse of the floodlight as I was coming up before you turned it off.
Yeah. All of a sudden, whoom. Oh, yeah. And then you immediately have to fix that. Not so dang bright. Actually, I like the default angle on that. That's fine. But night mode. There we go.
There we are.
Okay. I'm just waiting for... Okay, that's your supply line for that. I'm just surrounding this with power because, well...
180.
I've got the ring of power so we can, actually go wherever we need. As you're sinking...
Yeah, just do it here.
And then your outputs for this are going...
Right is overflow, the rest are any. Alright. Outputs are coming to this blank spot.
To find you. There you are. Ah, okay.
To do something with them.
Future ingots. Okay.
And that should be it.
All right. Am I ready to start powering up the first set of refineries?
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. I don't think I'll start powering up these silica constructors.
Still moving water at a good rate. Yeah, I made a mistake last time. In my game, I didn't have enough water coming in.
Oh.
So my first round of refineries just weren't getting the business.
Gotcha.
They were not getting their jobs done. Okay, I realize I have all that, but that's what you're for. Shouldn't be seeing any idle time, and I am not.
And, well, hey, would you look at that? Aluminum ingots.
Yes! We should probably power that.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like, why am I seeing silica stacked up there? Oh.
you know, this should also probably have an emergency sink.
Yeah. And while you could do a route and merge, it's just like, it doesn't cost much to build. Like, awesome sinks are cheap,
Yeah.
all things considered. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that aluminum scrap just going zoom, zoom, zoom.
If nothing else, the, if nothing
Of course,
else...
now you need another bin to... Because now the aluminum scrap just literally, or the ingots are literally just going straight into the sink right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, that is doing its thing. How's the water?
Could have planned this better. Oh, well.
water is flowing back in.
There we go.
That's fine.
I figure this is probably as good a place as I need to have our output train anyway. So
Oh wow, there's actually available slots in the bauxite bin on the freight platform.
Oh wow.
I mean, the storage container is maxed out, but the freight platform itself...
Yeah, it's waiting for the next shipment to come in, which it is now.
Which it is now. I'm curious to see how full that gets. Probably quite.
I am also curious. Well, they're not entirely emptying the train carts.
That's... Which I'm fine with, honestly.
Yeah, which is a good sign, actually. Yeah, and if just because it completely filled it back up.
Yep. And now it's refilling the storage. Yep, we got it. We're good.
Yep, we are freighting enough quickly enough, it seems.
Plenty. Yeah. Like, everybody's who've seen, like, the coal and silica, but honestly, the bauxite was my biggest worry. That's the one we need the most of.
Yeah, absolutely.
The least tolerances, where we're overproducing for quartz and coal, really. Like, coal's the same deal. It's like, yeah, the container, the buffer container is full, and the freight platform is... Oh, it just emptied its second slot. Okay, how is my pipeline? Oh, yes, the aluminous solution is basically topped off in both sides. 140 some odd per minute. Needs 150. And it's basically doing that. Like, it might be 2 or 3 cubic meters per minute shy, but...
Well. Congratulations. We have aluminum
Yeah!
ingots.
We did a thing. And that unlocks so many stupid Razafraggin
And now...
things.
Now we need to figure out the logistics of where to go from here.
Where does it all go? Because it needs to go somewhere with a little bit of copper. Doesn't have to be a lot, just, you know, some.
While we're here, I'm gonna put down some foundations.
Yeah, it's probably time to spruce that up a bit, yeah. Yeah, I got a couple down over on this side. Yeah, there you go. You got that one.
There we go.
I'll put something underneath this. Oh, you got that one? Yep. All right. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Now it looks like it's a structure that is somewhat supporting itself.
Vaguely. Kind of. A little. Oh, yeah. Spot check. Make sure I'm not seeing any idle time. Refineries are... Like, manufacturers are annoying because the logistics of getting stuff into them is annoying.
Yeah.
Refineries are annoying because, oops, you better watch your waste product.
Yeah.
And yes, I color-coded the pipes.
No, I appreciate the heck out of it. It's good. Yeah, this is where like the speed and quantity of products we're moving around starts to go really fast.
Yep. Okay. And all of this last couple sessions, just to get to the point where we now have these lovely doohickeys.
Mm-hmm.
Which means basically abandoning all of this. Not abandoning, but
Letting it run as long as it wants.
walking away from it, bopping back down to the hub and going, now what?
Yeah, and now what for now is we need to figure out where we're taking these and what
I'm
we're
just
doing with
grabbing
them
a
there.
stack because we're probably going to want to hand make a bunch of
You know, we can just hand
the
make
who's the
some,
what's it.
yeah, some Mark V.
Yeah, I actually built a workbench over here in front of the train station, but it's like I don't want to do it here, but
Nah.
I needed it to get the lights up. So I had to turn the. Luckily, there was a big supply of
A big supply of quartz.
quartz crystals. I'm looking forward to coming up here at night, though, to see what the lighting looks like.
Oh yeah, we should
as
absolutely
you come up the
do
tube.
that. All right, I'm heading back to hub.
Yep.
All right.
He's
Well,
going to be crossing this thing as Hamothra comes through. That is an accomplishment. We got aluminium.
that is heck of a thing.
Oh, that view is definitely improved.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's just like, oh wow, those cliffs are pretty now. They always were, but now I can appreciate them.
Okay, let's go take a peek at this. Hazmat suits, aeronautical engineering, nuclear power, advanced aluminum production, leading edge production, which is minor Mark III, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Particle enrichment. Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot in 8 that we want until we've got L, yeah, E, yes, no, yes, no. Do you care about the drones, or do you want the hazmat suit first? Or do we want the advanced aluminum thing, which gets us empty fluid tanks, nitrogen gas wells, the cooling system, the heat sinks?
Don't know. I feel like we're kind of here for drones, though.
I am curious about drones. I have not gotten there yet. Here's the fun thing: batteries basically are going to require, because they take alumina solution. No, they take sulfuric whatever,
Sulfuric acid.
and alumina solution.
Oh, is that
Which
how that works?
basically means, guess what? All that work we just did to make aluminum ingots.
We have to do that all again to make sulfuric acid products. Oh boy.
Well, and figure out how to get sulfur into the mix as well.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on as huge a scale, but at the same time, it's going to be some kind of scale because, again, with the bauxite plus water equals stuff.
And really, half the challenge there is just going to be logistics to get the products to meet in an amicable fashion.
Yep. But it also unlocks supercomputers, and of course the problem with that is supercomputers are needed for the leading edge production and nuclear power. So it's like you have to get drones unlocked to be able to do the nuke power stuff anyway. Even if you don't use the drones, you're going to need to have unlocked them.
I feel like we're starting to get.
Of course, there's also the fact
we're starting to get close to the point where we're like reaching the limit of how much we want to deal with.
Oh yeah. We're lovely viewers, as Dominic might put it. We're definitely at our end game for this.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get close to like where we say, well, good playthrough.
That was a great run. We'll do something else some other time. Yeah, that was great. Woohoo, high fives. And yeah. Because this is like my personal game. I'm already at the point where I'm like, okay, I could do all the nuke power tier 8 stuff, but I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy it. And when it stops being fun, are you playing a game anymore, or do you just have a second job you've assigned yourself?
Exactly.
I want to see drones work. I really want to see the drones work.
Yeah.
But past that, yeah. Because in order to get the drones working, you have to have a supply of batteries at both ends. So you've got to be making batteries and then shipping them everywhere you're going to have drones.
Oh, God. That's so much worse.
Doesn't that sound fun in the Dwarf Fortress kind of way? Hazmat Suit, we only need to get 50 gas filters, which just takes fabric, rubber, and I guess coal. And will give us more inventory slots.
Yeah, might as well.
So, all right, selecting that just because. And oh look, Caterium, I think we might have some of that.
Oh yeah.
And how many of those did it take? Aluminum casings. Oh, I can make 50 aluminum casings in like seconds. I brought a bunch of ingots with me. I already have 24 of them. And that's 50. Great. That was easy.
Nice. Gas filters.
Oh, hey. Clearly you don't have enough power in the hub zone because I fell out of the sky briefly.
Maybe we could stand to put down a few more poles around here.
Yeah, which after, like, I feel kind of silly because earlier I made an effort of going and cleaning things up so there weren't so many poles everywhere, and now it's like, not enough poles, dagnabbit. We've got 10 fabric in this random storage bin over here.
Over there?
Yeah.
I need to make 100, but I can take care of that.
As I say, saves you a little bit of work anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the wood one. I brought some wood back. Yeah, it's almost starting to look like maybe we should just not worry about the solid biofuel manufacturer and just be like, oh, just turn the plants and wood into, or leaves and wood into just the biomass.
Yeah, we don't really we need a little solid biofuel for chainsaw and Explorer, but oh wait, no, we don't even need that for Explorer anymore. We just use packaged fuel for that.
Yeah, packaged fuel makes the Explorer go. Yeah, chainsaw has to be biofuel, but that's it.
And I'm sure I can steal some coal from the steelworks supply line or something like that, or just just go up to the train station. Honestly,
yeah, really.
I'll have plenty of spare coal up there. Yeah, I'm on the subject of like this playthrough is probably going to come to a slow halt soon. I'm okay with it. We've been at this for like what, almost 4 months now.
Yeah, we have we put our time in.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of fun along the way, but there will come a point where like the novelty and the fun kind of.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can't run those that way. Well, why not?
Batteries. The batteries are so much worse now. They weren't great to begin with before Update 4, and now.
Yeah, I hadn't had to deal with them.
Ah. I've got the raw materials for the 50 gas filters.
Cool.
Gonna come back to the hub, craft them, put them in. Okay. But even getting to like the big feature of Update 4, the drones, sounds like it's gonna be a bit of an ordeal.
Yep. Oh, I do have a bunch of those. All right, let's go get that.
I guess that's a craft bench product.
What?
The gas filter is a craft bench thing, not an equipment workshop
Yeah,
thing.
because it's a component that gets used to build other things. So.
Yeah.
And we will immediately turn that down.
It's like, oh, the face of God.
Just warm. But it counts as a powered equipment for.
With the
Oh,
new hazmat suit and iodine-infused filters, you will be protected
watch the pod
against
take off
uranium-based
from here.
radiation.
Oh, yeah.
But more importantly, have some more slots. Yes, please do not go through Mothra as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit close call there, but
Yeah. All right. So that basically means next up,
aeronautical engineering.
drones.
Yep.
Because in order to. Why is it? Oh, because yeah, I can't look at the.
Oh.
I can't look at battery in the menu until it's unlocked for us.
Yeah, the parts menu, yeah.
350? Well, I can make 200. I can make or 200, and I can make 350. So I'll just crank those out real quick. I mean, for certain values, real quick, but
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's some copper ingots I can steal to hand to make the
oh yeah,
alkali sheets. Oh yeah, easy. And then, I mean, we can get this milestone done by hand. I think.
not sure about the radio control units.
Um,
Maybe.
you can actually craft bench them. Oh wait, no, they require crystal oscillators. That's why. We can't do
Oh
that.
yeah, crystal oscillators.
There it is.
An entire
There's the rub.
thing. And another 2 minutes and quarter. I'll be able to dump that in there. Oh, motors, which are where again? Up there. Oh, look, I can just hover pack my way over to where those are. Which may just be a say, to heck with it, and use some tickets, just so we can get this stupid unlock.
That is actually very true, yeah. We do have some tickets.
Let's see here. You did the buying earlier, so I don't know if it'll let me do any buying now.
Oh, that's a good point. I'm almost done with the alclad sheets.
Radiation filters is what I have. I don't have radio control units. Why? Is it a matter of not having the unlock yet?
It's in the parts menu.
Huh, so why is it not... The weird limitations they put on the things you can buy.
Oh wow, they just don't let you, huh?
It is not in there. I can get the crystal oscillators.
Oh, joy.
And what's the crystal oscillator to RCU ratio?
That ratio is 1 to 2 actually. 1 crystal oscillator for 2 RCUs.
Alright, so if I buy 100 crystal oscillators, that gives us the ability to just plunk down a manufacturer somewhere or whatever, so...
Yeah, or craft bench them.
Or whatever, yeah. Alright. Okay, I burned some tickets on that. We will have more tickets because we're going to be sinking a butt ton of aluminum ingots
yeah.
while we're away. Alright, I've got the motors and the
Milestone exchange concluded.
casing, so I'll dump those in there real quick.
Complete.
Okay.
Yoink.
There's the outclad sheets. Just need the RCUs, and that's tier 7 done.
Well, there's a whole bunch of crystal oscillators in this random overflow bin over here.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of figuring out what it takes and then making that happen.
It requires aluminum casings, computers, and crystal oscillators.
We've got computers. I can make more casings because I brought a bunch more with me. So
yeah, let's
get to 50 RCUs. What do you think we're going to need casings wise?
32 times 50. It's the biggie.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't I have a stack of computers? Did I put them at the train station?
Well, I will just go get all the ingots I can manage. All right, I grabbed some Caterium, or quick wire, so now it's like, oh hey, that one lonely constructor up there is doing its thing.
1600? No, that can't be. No, it is. Yeah, 1600 aluminum casings. Well, we'll at least poke around with this drone stuff and see what it takes.
Yep. Well, it looks very different over here now.
Very much so.
We actually, instead of disembarking at the edge of everything, we're now disembarking in the middle of a working factory.
Yeah. Alright, back home we go.
Alright, what did you grab?
I grabbed some computers that I left in the shared bin up there.
Ah.
And some ingots. Gonna help craft the casings.
Yeah, I loaded up on ingots. I'm tempted to just kind of like veg here for a minute and wait for nightfall, because the sun's down there. It's on the horizon.
It's going. Alright, got the crystal oscillators, got the computers, we just need the aluminum casings. Then we can make the RCUs and send that package up to space.
Cool. Production craft bench. Sure, why not? And it's casings, not sheets, right?
It is casings.
Aluminum casing. I can make 2,000 of them, so
Nice.
not a space in inventory. Well, yeah, when you fill up the entire inventory.
Yeah.
Oops.
Can't quite put a new stack there.
I may have not thought this through. It's all right. I'll just put those and
Okay,
some
so
of those.
I'm gonna hand to make a whole bunch of alkyd aluminum sheets so we just have some at home. In that case, because if you can make enough casings. Then
How many do we need total?
We need 1,600.
Yeah, I can do that.
By the time you're done with that, I'll have probably around 300 or so alkyd sheets. Just in case we need that much throughput somewhere.
I'm kind of amused that here toward the end of this run, we're back to grab a craft bench, grab a stack of materials, put something on the space bar.
Because unfortunately for like our short-term goals, it's so much faster than making a whole damn factory and supply line.
Oh yeah, the amount of, I mean, just getting to the point where we can make batteries and schlep them everywhere. Like, I have the feeling we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna set up 2 points. We're gonna make sure we can get batteries to both of them. We're gonna do a test drone thing. Oh look, drone, it moves stuff back and forth. That's cool. We're done, aren't we?
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end up. Yeah. I think drones.
I mean, we're at the point where
drones are the final boss of this.
The final boss. Because I feel like we're at the point where the amount of fun we're going to have, never mind the entertainment value. I mean, like, yes, we're streaming this. Yes, this is going to go on YouTube. But really, it's about the entertainment value we're having.
Yeah.
It's not like, hundreds of people are watching this, being entertained. So, I mean, the people we have to entertain most is ourselves. And the prospect of, well, it's going to take us a month and a half of sessions to build this next part we need, to start building the next part we need.
Yeah.
That's less fun. I mean, even that run up to the third shipment was like, well, it took us 2.5 sessions because we just couldn't make that go any faster, not realistically. Of course, I did just realize that, technically speaking, I can just throw down like 3 constructors real quick, dump material in them, and then just have it producing.
Yeah.
Because this is literally a 1-to-1. Alright, because sitting here with my hand on a spacebar is also not entirely my idea of a fun time. Alright, where's a good place to just tack some stuff on here?
Alright, we have some outclad aluminum sheets just kind of hanging out. For a rainy day.
It's a constructor. What? What? What do you mean I'm out of cables? There's cables in the bin. I am no longer out of cables. Shut up, you silly, silly machine.
Glad I put them in.
I am very glad you put them in.
Ooh, it's nighttime. I'm going to come back up to the train station.
Plan. Okay, that is aluminum casings. That is aluminum casings. That is aluminum casings. I'm literally just going to dump stuff in each of you. Because 3 of them making 60 a minute is going to go a lot faster than me making some of them per minute.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. I think there's still a big dark spot in between those refineries, but not really a problem just yet. I have a feeling that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Not really. So the light doesn't go down the 2 layers of glass flooring like I had hoped it would, but light is still a very new feature, and I feel like they are not even remotely done sorting that out yet.
No.
Yeah, that light just doesn't even go through the glass foundation properly.
Yeah.
Not really.
A little bit, but yeah, a lot of it gets refracted out.
Oh well. Just an experiment.
Still, it's nice to have it lit up.
There we go. The blue light special. All right. And yeah, those towers are like, I've got them at 33% white light. And it's still like, whom.
Yeah.
I just have this feeling like they're going to have to tune that. This isn't done yet.
Very much so.
Hey. Constructors, how you doing? Oh, you need more ingots? Guess what? Got more ingots for you. Yeah, I'm not even bothering to like create input and outputs for them. I'm just like hand feeding them.
Makes sense.
Go collect them every so often. Yeah, all right. That is a-okay. It works. Like, this is satisfying. I mean, frustrating, and also ultimately we know this is kind of the end of a lot of this, but at the same time, this was a satisfying build, really.
Yeah, it was. This
I'm not
is
gonna be able to
getting
fit
this all
anything
to
in there.
work properly, efficiently, and then we turned it on and it just goes.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
It's making aluminum ingots at a steady clip. Even after you took a whole bunch out to make your casings, it's the storage bin's almost full again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, turn that down. Good gravy. Okay, there we go. Now the middle section actually has some illumination in it.
There we go.
That makes me happier. It's a proper factory, it is. Take those.
More like
Take
a refinery
those.
platform, really. Wow. How far we've come.
It's true. Sort. How many do I have on me now? 2, 4, 6, 8. Almost 1,000 out of the, what, 1,600 we need?
Yep.
Yeah, you say you're that, but I'm not sure I believe you. And the nice thing is the floodlight towers count as a powered object to keep your flight going.
Yeah. Very good stuff.
Alright, keep grabbing those.
Oh, I guess the sun's rising.
Oh, did they turn off?
Yeah, they did. A new day is dawning.
Sort. 2, 4, 6, 8,000, almost 1,200. We'll be done with that soon. And we're already sinking. Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sinking alclad sheets and casings in my game because it's like, now I'm making 120 per minute, which is actually a pretty good clip. And you just don't need that many. What I really suspect we could do, if we really wanted to be precious about this, is probably retool the source refineries and the outputs in such a way that we get our batteries out of this site.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a thing that probably could happen. But it would involve, figuring out the math and... Give me that, please. Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. Yeah. But again, with the how little fun do you want to have with that?
Yeah.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Get another couple hundred of the casings, and we're good. I've got 1,200 and change right now.
There we go. Almost there. Still got the oscillators and the computers.
Survey says 24681, 24, not quite 6. Now I'll just leave these 3 constructors just kind of sitting here. Do I need to crank out a few more? Sure. Here, have some ingots. You're fine. Is this janky? Yes. Do I care? Not in the slightest.
Not particularly.
Okay, sort again. 24681. 246 and change. I have 1,680
All right.
aluminum casings.
Drop them in the communal bin over here, and I'll get to crafting and see if we're there.
Communal bin here. Got it. Boop.
1.
Yeah. Thud, 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 thud. Well, you get 2 per.
I get 2 per, so I only need to do this 23 more times.
But
But we got enough.
excellent.
Then we can see where we're at on drones.
Yep. The battery thing.
I think batteries are purchasable in the store, aren't they? Once they're unlocked?
Once they're unlocked, I think, yeah. Because, yeah, if we can just get the batteries, great. I am zipping my way back down. I think I've done enough damage up there for one day. I'm just glad that I feel like I've got aluminum down now.
Yeah.
If I need to make aluminum ingots, I know how to make that work. That is a thing. It's a life skill,
Yeah.
insofar as it is a skill in a game that I may be close to the end of playing. I mean,
But
it's kind of bittersweet, but
we've put a lot of hours into this.
Oh yeah.
Not just on our co-op playthrough, but individually as well.
Right.
All right.
All this power we're not using.
I made so much power.
Oh yeah.
This would be the part where the game goes, but now you can make a nuclear power plant, and I'm like, I don't need one.
Yeah. Why? I mean, and yes, there are people who build mega structures and need all that. I'm not that person.
Nah, not really.
Honestly, I was chatting with a friend online the other day about, well, what is my end game? What am I up to now? My end game is not unlock all the tiers and try to do the final huge, super complicated space elevator shipment. My end game is I'm now just going to build weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to build a big yellow Pac-Man building on top of a rocky spire somewhere, or just some sort of monkey bonkers project, because physics is merely a suggestion in this game, so why not?
Hey, why not? I was definitely in this for like the math puzzles and
Yeah.
the spreadsheets of like how can we get this all to run at 100% efficiency, and I've had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I joke about the building a Pac-Man structure, but it's kind of like, I can see that as something I will do periodically, but I will not be playing it weekly like I've been doing since the beginning of December.
Yeah.
Like, not a week has gone by that I haven't played this game at least several hours a week. Usually a couple, 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's aside from our game.
Milestone reached. Aerial transport of resources is now possible with the use of drones, ideal for shipping across long distances or difficult terrain. Ensure the presence of batteries at drone
Yep.
That's tier 7.
We can buy batteries.
All right.
To the next phase.
Having said that, I'm out of curiosity.
it needs high-speed connectors. The port needs high-speed connectors.
Which is another thing we can buy.
Yeah.
And all those fine plastic products have given us, and the aluminum have given us several more tickets. So we've got 18 tickets.
All right.
We just got, a 14-minute wait for the drone to get back, or the supply thingy to get back, but the pod, sorry.
No, the unlocks are now in place. We don't need to wait for...
Oh, that's right, yeah. All right, because basically at this point it's all Tier 8, which is all...
Yeah. Starting with nuclear power.
I mean, advanced aluminum production is there too, but...
Yeah.
And the leading edge production for the Miner Mark III.
For when you really want to just remake everything.
Yeah, it's like...
Fused modular frame, supercomputers.
That's the thing. They give you the miners so that you can get more out of the resource nodes you're already using, because otherwise you've got to rip out everything and start over.
I mean, you got to build in.
But even then, you still got to be like, now I've got this Miner Mark III. I now need to shunt off an extra third of that production somewhere else to build more stuff with those ingots and not disrupt what I'm already doing. Or rip out the entire factory and then center it on a Miner Mark III. Like, which way do you go with that? It's part of the puzzle. It's part of what people probably enjoy about the game. But I'm just like, I just look at that and go, oh, that means I'm going back to one of my starter zones and trying to milk more productivity out of that limited space. Where am I cramming that in there? No, I'm just going to run a line of iron ore somewhere else that has the room and start building from that. But that won't be enough to actually do anything. So do I just scrap the entire old facility and give it over to some new thing? I don't know. And all of that so you can get to nuke power or whatever.
Which doesn't really get you anything cool or actionable.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's a facility that makes 1.2 gigawatts of power, which we've already exceeded by a factor of at least 9.
I mean, yes, the particle accelerator looks cool. I'll grant you, that looks pretty cool. Looks cooler than the nuclear power plant. Why is the nuclear power plant not look like the particle accelerator? Because that actually looks like a really neat device.
Yeah.
And the resource well extractions, it's like, okay, that's cool, but they're kind of weird because they're variable power.
Yeah.
Like, what is even that for? What purpose does that serve when you are already making, we've got the oil power plant from hell up on the north coast.
Yeah.
Why do you want a resource well extractor? What if you've done your power gridding at all intelligently? You have literally no need for that. I don't know. Like I said, we're definitely at end game here. So
yeah.
All right. So do we want to just buy? Well, how many of what do we need to play with these things?
All right. Drone parts. The drone port. The port for the drone requires RCUs, casings, alclad sheets, high-speed connectors, and HMFs. The drones themselves require motors, alclad sheets, RCU, AI limiter, and a resource extractor. Or portable miner, rather. So we need some high-speed connectors, like a stack of them, and probably batteries for fuel, and everything else we can source, yeah.
Batteries based on travel distance, or fuels at any of its connected ports if able. And we're back to the whole needing radio control units again.
I can craft
one for a drone.
I can actually craft a few more. I overestimated how much I needed.
Okay, so high-speed connectors. And batteries, really,
Yeah, and batteries.
are what I can bring to that. So, all right, let me grab those tickets again. Like, we're just going to cheese this because, well...
I figure probably the test case for this is we make a drone line for the aluminum ingots to bring them here.
Oh, hey! All right, I got 200 of each.
All right.
200 high-speed connectors, 200 batteries.
That should be something. Need some outclad sheets.
That may have been our tickets, too.
Might
Okay.
have been.
I've got like another 152 aluminum casings handy, too.
All right.
And another 100 and some odd ingots.
A
I'll just...
portable miner. What else? Right, need those. Where are you putting the high-speed connectors and whatnot? In the communal bin here?
Where are you?
I'm
Yes, this one. Give me a moment here. Let me boop. And where are the batteries? Where are the batteries? I need the AI limiters. There's some of those. Sort. There they are. Good grief, they're hiding from me. Okay, there.
high-speed connectors. Oh, drone port's pretty big.
Ooh, that's not tiny.
That is not a tiny thing. All right, we need to find a spot for this. Where should we put our first and probably only drone port?
Why not have any? Yes, I do.
Well, we'll need two, but yeah.
I think it's a little strip of land over here, just for chuckles.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna run out of power there pretty soon.
Yep.
So let's do something about that.
Goodbye, neighbors. All right.
Like, I don't know if we need that other one, but like just for absolute chuckles.
Has some outputs, but all right. Drone port 1.
Why are you being a... Huh. Okay, drone status, blah, blah, blah. Gives you some rate information.
There's our first drone.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going to now head on down the train station, I guess.
Hey, where is it getting its battery supply from? We're going to need some of the batteries.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be able to go anywhere without...
I don't think I took any of them.
Oh, they're still all in there?
They're still in there. They should be. Should be fine.
Hey, where are you? You are...
I'm back at hub, just for a
Okay,
second.
good, because you're going to want to take some batteries and stuff them in the other end.
Ah, yeah.
So they can actually make back and forth trips.
That is true.
So I will split up the battery stack and put it over here.
Okay.
Right click, double click, boom. Okay.
There we are. Okay. All right, back up I go. Should have the other end up and running shortly. And let me just see what you've done here. You got a storage container with the batteries feeding in, basically?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
because,
you can put a certain amount in there, but I'm not sure how many.
Gotcha.
So I'm just like, oh, let's just see what that maxes out at.
I see.
Because you've got to, that's the thing, you've got to come up with a supply of batteries.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how that goes.
And that's a very specific battery port. This is where battery go.
I see. Alright, I will head back up to the train station. And the pod will return in...
Oh. We'll spot it any second now. Oh, yep. Nope, it's down. There we go. I'm far enough away that it's doing these slow motion chuk chuk chuk.
Go ahead and make an output bin for that drone port as well.
Alrighty. That's the outputs.
Alright, here we go.
That'll be a little trickier.
Transportation drone port number 2.
Alright, so it is the battery bin will take over 100, so they're all in there. I probably didn't need the input container belt system, but yeah, learning experience.
Yeah.
You'd probably just drag and drop the batteries right in there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you got it. Yep, you're good. All right, so boom, filled that up.
Going. All right.
So now we have the drone.
Aluminum port. Okay, so can you configure the drone to take on a route?
Let's see here. Drone port, this port. No port, selected destination, aluminum. Aluminum port. This hub, loop. Status. Oh, a drone is lifting off.
Oh. All right,
Here it comes. And it's thinking about it. Up it goes. It's basically an okay, now it is zooming off. Okay. Oh, it is booking.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
are you going? Holy, and it's going straight up and over too.
Oh, here it comes. It's stop motion for me, obviously, but... Oh, once it got closer, it started to...
Yeah, it's doing the
sink in a bit
distance
more.
thing.
Hello.
So it comes to a stop, hovers, and then descends, and then kind of figures out, okay, I guess I'll... So it's almost like the train, where there's kind of this required 20-some-odd seconds of, here's what we're doing.
Yeah, securing the landing, yeah. Okay.
Watching it on a several-second delay on your end, but...
Landing. Yep, okay. Seems to have taken items from... Yep, it's taken items from the port, and it's revving up again.
So once it figures it's loaded enough. I guess it was like just a certain timer, I guess.
Yeah.
Drone status en route.
All right, I'm going to race it home.
Yeah, good luck with that. That thing does not mess around.
Oh yeah, it's going.
Oh, it's already coming in.
Wow.
And it is... It has attained high hover. It is now coming down. Oh, dang. It has not actually touched down yet, so good job.
And I'm here. Okay. I knew that like the crossing the main distance it would beat me, but like on the waiting for it to land, I might have an edge.
Docking.
And it
And
puts the
suddenly
items
there's a bunch of
in
stuff.
to yeah, there we go. There's our aluminum ingots.
Incoming
And-
transfer rate, 294 items per minute.
Hey, it calculates.
Yes, it does the math for you, which, hello, trains.
Trains will get
They could
there.
make that improvement. I mean, okay, other than it uses up a bunch of batteries. We now only have 93 batteries out of the 110 or so we had in there before.
So it definitely does need a supply. This is going to stop at some point.
Yeah, and not too far a point at that.
Yeah.
But that was a good use of buying batteries, honestly. As far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, that was money tickets well spent.
Yeah. We got to implement a drone line and see how it works.
Yep.
Well, I think
That
that's
just zips. That is. I was
Great.
not expecting it to be that zippy.
great stuff if you can get all the materials together, I bet. But
Yeah,
it-
I'm literally looking at building a battery facility where we just built our aluminum facility.
Oh yeah.
Because my aluminum facility is where our game's Steelworks is.
Oh yeah.
But now I need to go use Bauxite Mountain and all of that to get the aluminum solution and blah, 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 blah. I also have to figure out how I'm going to get sulfur up there, which... If I had drones, I could... Oh, wait. Again, with the game giving you the tools... The game giving you goals that would be best solved by the tools that those goals unlock.
Yeah. Although I imagine that this system, if you can get the battery distribution down, would be... could you use, like, drones to deliver batteries, though?
I don't see why not.
You have, like, one main battery location with a port, and then you send that to every other port to restock.
Well, and that's the thing, though. The drone thing seems to be one-to-one. You'll notice there's not, like, this port, next port, and the port after. It's... You are pairing them.
That is true.
So what you'll need is a distribution center of, here's the place that makes batteries. Here are the 4 drone ports that go out to these other 4 drone ports to deliver the batteries to keep the drones working. I mean, what?
Yeah.
There's some weird logistical thinking that'll be involved in sorting that out.
And for all we know, it could be rebalanced down the line. Early access.
Oh yeah. I almost don't want to get too heavily invested in it. In a pure battery distribution system built on drones when that could change.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's another thing where it's like, I'm probably reaching the end of what I'm going to do in the game because now, well, what's going to change next?
Probably the stuff in Tier 8.
Yep. All right. Well, we hit the 9 o'clock mark, and we are watching our drone fly, which, admittedly, is just
Yeah,
super
that's-
dang cool.
that's
That thing
great.
just books it over there. You can beat it in a down slow Piper tube, but just.
Just barely. And like a relatively circuitous route at that. It's a scenic route downhill.
Yep.
By no means a straight line. So, I think it's time to ask the hard question. Is this where our co-op playthrough ends? For now.
I think we are on hold now. This is like, I don't see an
Down
immediate
tools.
next goal. It has been a great run, and we might in a future update where they're like, "Oh, hey, we introduced this thing," and we may have a conversation on Discord going, "Oh, we want to play with that.
Yeah.
Let's get to that," and we can pick this back up. But I don't see where we go next. That's fun.
Yeah.
Everything I see next is the opposite of fun.
Yeah. And
We would need a
honestly
fun
kind
enough goal to make it worthwhile.
It's kind of a miracle that we got through aluminum as quickly as we did, because I was thinking that was going to be a much larger hurdle than it was, and even then it was still 2 sessions.
It was 2 sessions to make. We now make a lot of freaking aluminum ingots, but yeah. So, yeah, nope. It is good stuff, and while I'm here, I'm going to. Ooh, that was a good one.
We should absolutely. We're definitely going to take a picture when it comes back.
Oh yeah. Which says it's en route. There it is.
Hey, buddy.
That is cool. I will probably get to the point of playing with this a little bit, because I do want to kind of experiment a little bit with it.
It seems
I love
to
that
have
it's got the little
potential.
antennas on its head. Like, it is Mothra, the Mothbot. And then when it powers down, the little antennas fall down.
It has a little eye in front as well that blinks and
Oh,
seems
it's
to emote.
adorable.
It has the Wheatley, the Portal 2 core eye.
It does, doesn't it? Like the design, like whatever they're paying their like
Artists, yeah.
modelers and designers, it's not enough. Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna put a save on this.
Yep.
Save game FTT. Save day 15.
15
We put
weeks. And how many hours?
You're gonna love this. 45 hours, 0 minutes, 58 seconds.
Nice.
So basically 45 hours flat.
To make all of this, everything the light touches.
It's true. Well, it has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
We will definitely, like I said,
We will keep an eye on
this game's not done. This game's not done. If they come up with something where it's like, oh crap, we got to play with that, we will come back and revisit this.
But,
and it has been a pleasure. I've been looking forward to this every week.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of miss it, but I'm not going to miss. I would not miss it if we start getting to the sloggy bits. Then it would start feeling like work, and
you're
not having fun anymore.
This is the right time to call it. This is honestly the perfect time. Now that we've achieved the cool thing we wanted to do and put in all the work, now is a good time to quit while we're ahead.
And honestly, the funny part is, it took exactly the number of tickets we've made with all the things we've sunk over this game session to get all of this. It's like, it worked out perfectly. There are no extraneous tickets right now.
Nice.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I think we're good to go. Thank you again.
All right.
And hopefully we'll be able to pick this up again sometime later. But if not, it was a grand time.
Maybe we'll find some other co-op thing. Who knows? I've been
Maybe.
having some ideas.
Hey, cool. Tell me all about them.
All right.
All right.
Later,
Bye
y'all.
bye.
Thank you for watching. If you've watched
Thank you.
all these hours, thank you so much.
Definitely.
This is a very niche thing, and if you've enjoyed it, believe me, we've enjoyed it a lot too. Thank you so much.
Yep. Agreed.
All right. Thank you, and have a good night.
Good night.